The night air over Leicester felt wrong. Not cold, not windy, just heavy, like the sky itself was holding its breath. Thousands of fans stood outside King Power Stadium, their cheers fading into a low, uneasy hum as the final whistle blew. Leicester City had drawn again. Ordinary night. Ordinary routine. Phones came out. Floodlights buzzed. Security waved. And above it all, the familiar thumping sound returned, the helicopter. Everyone knew that sound. For years, after every home game, the helicopter lifted from the pitch like a ritual. The owner, Wichai Siwatanaprapa, rising into the night. Safe. Predictable. Almost comforting. Almost. At 8:37 p.m., the blades began to spin. A young fan named Daniel stood near the parking area, recording on his phone, hoping to capture the moment. He had done it before. Everyone had. The helicopter lifted slowly, lights blinking red and white, hovering above the stadium like a mechanical angel. But then, something changed. The sound fractured. Not louder. Not quieter. Broken. A sharp, grinding shriek cut through the air, like metal screaming in pain. The helicopter tilted, just a little. Most people didn't notice at first. Daniel did. His phone shook. "What's wrong?" someone behind him asked. The helicopter spun again. Harder this time. Inside the cockpit, warning lights exploded into red. A tail rotor failure. Sudden, violent, unforgiving. The pilot fought the controls, muscles straining, mind racing, seconds slipping away like blood through open fingers. There would be no emergency landing. There would be no recovery. On the ground, the crowd realized it all at once. This wasn't routine. This was wrong. The helicopter began to spin faster, its body whipping through the air like a trapped animal. People screamed. Phones dropped. Security shouted. Time stretched, warped, turned unreal. Daniel's camera kept recording as the helicopter dipped behind the stadium. Then came the impact. A thunderous explosion ripped through the night, followed by a fireball that painted the sky in orange and black. Heat slammed into the crowd. The ground trembled. Car alarms screamed in terror. For half a second, there was silence. Then chaos. People ran. Some toward the fire. Some away. Some froze, staring at the inferno where the helicopter had vanished. Thick smoke curled upward, carrying the smell of burning fuel and something far worse. Emergency sirens wailed in the distance. Daniel couldn't move. His ears rang. His hands shook. His phone slipped from his fingers, still recording, still capturing the flames licking the sky like something alive. Inside the wreckage, there were no screams. Only fire. Fire that refused to die. Firefighters arrived within minutes, but minutes were an eternity. The flames burned too hot. The wreckage hissed and popped, metal collapsing in on itself like a dying beast. They tried. God, they tried. But the heat pushed them back. The night swallowed hope. As news spread, the city held its breath. Social media flooded with shaky videos and whispered prayers. Names weren't confirmed yet, but everyone knew. The owner. The pilot. The passengers. People who had walked smiling across the pitch just minutes earlier. Gone. By midnight, candles appeared outside the stadium. Scarves. Flowers. Tears soaking into cold concrete. Strangers hugged like family. A football club became a mourning ground. But horror doesn't end with fire. It lingers. In the days that followed, witnesses reported the same nightmare. They couldn't sleep. They heard it again, the sound. That grinding shriek. That impossible spin. Some swore they smelled smoke when there was none. Others woke up convinced they heard helicopter blades cutting the air above their homes. Daniel stopped, watching his recording. He couldn't. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw it fall again. Slower. Louder. Closer. He replayed the moment in his mind, wondering if something could have been done. Survivor's guilt has teeth. The investigation would later confirm what the fire already knew, a catastrophic mechanical failure. No sabotage. No warning. Just a brutal reminder that routine can turn lethal in seconds. But for those who were there, logic brought no comfort. The stadium felt different after that. Fans reported an unnatural silence on certain nights. Security guards claimed cameras glitched near the crash site, screens flickering black for a few seconds too long. One guard refused to work night shifts again after hearing what he described as rotors with no helicopter. Officially, there was nothing. Unofficially, the air still felt heavy. As if the sky remembered. On the one-year anniversary, the crowd stood silent. No chants. No phones. Just hearts pounding in unison. Candles flickered in the dark, tiny flames refusing to go out. A helicopter passed miles away. Everyone flinched. Because once you've seen the sky break, once you've watched fire fall from above, you never hear that sound the same again. The Leicester City helicopter didn't just crash. It burned itself into memory. And for those who were there that night, it still hasn't landed.